Be here with you guys today. It's just never good enough for the greedy, entitled players in the WNBA. It's just never good enough. Salaries increasing 4x, salary cap, massive improvement, additional roster spots to teams, housing for the league minimum players, housing for the relief contract players. It's just not good enough. So you know what? Go ahead. Go on strike. Hold your picket signs. Sometimes you just need to deal with the consequences of your own actions.
The WNBA season hangs by a thread. Players led by top stars just delivered a shocking, unequivocal not good enough to the owner's latest record-breaking offer. This wasn't negotiation. It was a total rejection, igniting fears of a league-wide strike that could crush the burgeoning popularity wave. The potential fallout is immense, leaving fans and even newcomers to the league absolutely stunned by the audacity. The silence after their defiant stance was deafening, echoing the impending storm, a season on the brink, all because the deal wasn't deemed sufficient. This decision could change everything for the future.
Well, go ahead. Go on strike. Hold your picket signs. Sometimes you just need to deal with the consequences of your own actions. The owners, they're going to be billionaires whether there's a WNBA season or not. The players, well, they might not be millionaires. They might not even be 100,000-aires if there's no WNBA season. From everything we've seen, the owners are doing their best to actually give them some leeway on these deals. Here, you want this? Fine, take some of that. Here, you want this? Here's a little bit more of that. But these players have non-negotiables.
Owners are reportedly baffled, pointing to an unprecedented proposal on the table. Salaries were already dramatically increasing, with the max deal jumping from $800,000 to a staggering $13 million. This wasn't just a bump. It was a significant financial leap designed to show good faith and commitment. They had made massive concessions, yet the players remained unmoved, their demands skyrocketing far beyond what was offered. The chasm between the two sides only grew wider, painting a picture of stubborn resolve from the Players' Association. What was truly behind this unwavering refusal, and who stands to lose the most if this collapses?
Negotiables. Quoting Brandon Stewart. Non-negotiables. And what's that non-negotiable? 30% gross revenue. Before you guys get around to your expenses, yeah, I'm gonna need that. And the owners, to their credit, not coming off that 30%. Don't come off the 30% and let them deal with no WNBA season. They want to go overseas? Fine. See ya. No sweat off my back. I still got money. The owner speaking, of course. Fine. You want to go play it Unrivaled? Cool. No sweat off my back. I still got money. You want to go play in Athletes Unlimited? Cool. No sweat.
Beyond the salaries, the owner's proposal included vital infrastructure improvements. They offered additional roster spots crucial for player development and competitive balance. More significantly, they proposed housing for league minimum players and those on relief contracts, a game-changer for financial stability and quality of life. These weren't small tweaks. These were fundamental changes aimed at improving the entire player experience. Yet despite these substantial efforts to meet demands, the players dismissed them all, claiming it was still not good enough. The true cost of this rejection extends far beyond the financial.
Seen how they've been acting? Like the scorned high school girl? You see, like they're acting like a bunch of mean girls. They're acting like a bunch of childs. Going on Instagram, going on Twitter, subtweeting, subposting. Some real professionals over there on the player side. The WNBA sent over its latest proposal late last week that had some important updates for players per Stewart. The Executive Committee for the Women's National Basketball Players Association held a call Sunday to discuss the WNBA's latest collective bargaining agreement proposal, which arrived on Friday. The EC wanted to really understand everyone's point of view and
the owners, in a surprisingly candid stance, have expressed a no sweat off my back attitude regarding a potential strike. They openly state they'll remain billionaires whether a WNBA season happens or not. The stark reality is that while owners have financial security, many players without a season might not even reach millionaire status, let alone 100,000 ires. This power dynamic creates an uncomfortable tension, suggesting the players are gambling their careers against a backdrop of unyielding wealth. Is this a calculated risk or a catastrophic miscalculation?
minimum salary still making $250K. And the league is still paying for your apartment for the first 3 years. A minimum salary that you're still making nearly $250,000, the league is still paying for your housing. That. Moving along. Those players would receive a stipend plus money for each game appearance, but would be limited to a certain number of appearances. The WNBA has provided housing for players since 1999. In the most recent CBA, teams were required to offer players a one-bedroom apartment or a stipend for housing.
At the heart of the players' non-negotiables is a staggering demand: 30% of gross revenue before any league expenses are factored in. This is a fundamental point of contention, as the owners, to their credit, are refusing to budge on this specific percentage. They see it as an unsustainable financial model, especially for a league that the speaker claims is often a black hole, actively losing money for them. The battle lines are drawn over this single immense figure, threatening to derail everything.
She got free housing in Russia. No. We'll move on to the next one. Key stakeholders from the Players Association and WNBA, including multiple owners, met in person February 2nd for their first time since October. During that meeting, housing concerns and facility standards were two issues the players wanted to resolve. While the players were frustrated that the league did not arrive at that meeting with a counter-proposal to the union's latest offer, the league has since responded with a proposal that satisfies some of the housing and facility questions. But it's not good enough! As Stewart noted, however, the league's response did not address the gap between the size and revenue sharing. But that's not good enough! They're only giving us free housing for the first 3 years! That's not good!
The league did respond to the players' latest offer after 6 weeks, but according to Brianna Stewart, it didn't move much money-wise. However, Stewart admitted minimum standard requirements that did come into play were important. This suggests the league did hear the players on some critical issues, including housing and facility standards. It implies a degree of good faith negotiation from the owners. Yet this progress was still quickly overshadowed by the players' insistence that the overall deal remained insufficient. The goalposts seemed to keep moving, creating an endless cycle of dissatisfaction.
His proposed maximum salary. These girls are on angel dust. Ain't no other way to put it. Last month, the WNBA announced the full schedule of the 2026 season. Training camps are scheduled to begin on April 19th, with preseason games to begin on April 25th and opening night set for May 8th. Quote, "Time is of the essence," Stewart said. Stewart added that she doesn't know if there is a drop-dead date, at which the point the league will no longer be able to start the season on time if there's no CBA in place. However, she made it clear that everyone knows that they're running out of time and need to get a deal done soon. Here's the thing. If you don't know if there's a drop-dead date at